Good morning, 8:18 in the morning. Today is Wednesday, March 3rd, I think it's the 3rd. Yeah, it's Wednesday, March 3rd. Not wrapping up the trip by any means. The whole trip as a whole is only halfway over, but wrapping up this Las Vegas portion of it. I got my cousin here in the passenger seat who does not want to be in the vlog again. I'll convince him otherwise, but for now, he's not going to be in the vlog. Anyway, so yeah, we're about to start out on a 4-hour and 30-minute ride from Las Vegas over to Phoenix. We're going to go on a hike today, South Mountain, Phoenix, Arizona, which has been on my bucket list forever. So we are driving down there, and I'll tell you more about it when we get closer. Making progress on the drive. We're about an hour and a half outside Phoenix, and it is getting warmer. It's all the way up to 76. The high today in Phoenix is 82. One of those places that's just warm, and I'm excited for that. So it's been really nice scenery. It's just a cool drive through the desert and mountains in the distance, cactuses all over the place. I'll show you. I am sitting here laughing. I'm pretty sure my cousin is mad at me, and it is my fault because it's a really rural area out here, and the towns are spaced out really far. We're still almost 2 hours outside of, maybe an hour and a half, something like that, outside of Phoenix. And the car, we have less than an eighth of a tank of gas, and according to Google Maps, it's like 50 miles to the next gas station. I do have AAA, and we do have cell phone coverage, so it's not like we'd be like totally screwed, and we have like more than a half a case of bottled water in the car, so we're not gonna like die in the desert, but it's like, okay, my fault. Back home where I live, there's, gas stations in every corner, so I run my own truck right down to E all the time. And the last town we came through, it did have 3 gas stations in it, but the prices were just like crazy. One of them was $3.79, one of them was like $3.59. And the whole time we drove by it, I'm like, holy crap, that is expensive. And I didn't even like bother to look down and see that we needed some. So yeah, we'll see. It happened. We ran out of gas, and we are 20 miles from the closest gas station. Here's what the scenery's looking like. So I do have AAA. I just called AAA, and it's going to take probably about an hour to get somebody out here to bring us gas. But the good thing is it won't cost nothing because AAA membership takes care of it. But yeah, so definitely my fault. I spaced it. My cousin's mad at me, rightfully so. I told him I'll buy him a steak dinner tonight when we get to Phoenix to make up for it. Yeah, I'm not too pissed because, we're in Arizona, we're hanging out, it's 75 degrees. And as much as I travel, some interesting stories pop up now and then. This is just one of them. It's actually kind of cool just to walk around back here. The car is over there, just kind of stretching my legs because we drove non-stop. We're about 2/3 of the way to Phoenix from Las Vegas, and we drove just straight through, didn't stop anywhere at all. Just typical west. Look at this barbed wire fence. The reason you saw me hesitate there when I touched it is because sometimes those are electrified, but way out here it's not. Okay, so that was totally my fault. I screwed up. Should have got gas at the really expensive place when we saw it. It only took 25 minutes. As far as running out of gas, it was about as good of a situation as it could have been. We had a safe place to pull far enough off the road Called AAA. It literally took 25 minutes. It was 1:35 when the driver showed up with the gas, and I called him just after 1. And maybe it was around 1:10, I want to say. So it could have been a lot worse. So it didn't even really impact the day that much. Yeah, so I definitely owe my cousin whatever he wants for dinner tonight. I told him whether that be steak or, so life goes on. So just paid $3.24 a gallon at a mobile station in Wickenburg, Arizona. And when I left New Hampshire, I mean, prices have been rising like crazy this week, but when I left New Hampshire on Saturday, it was about $2.49 a gallon. And that was 5 days ago. We just paid $3.24. Prices are rising, but man, that's still middle of nowhere. Big mobile station, lots of pumps. And it's crowded. Only gas for who knows how long. But I got plenty to get us to Phoenix. Alright, we made it. Now hit it. Wow! South Mountain, Phoenix, Arizona. So I love AM, FM broadcast transmission towers. And this is where like almost all of it is for the whole Phoenix market. I'll turn the camera around. Worth the trip. It's a longer drive to get to Phoenix from Las Vegas than I expected, but it was worth it. I've been to Phoenix a few times before, but I've flown in the past. First time driving here from anywhere. Just another angle. And then we're gonna go to the other side of the, like this is a big place up here. This park is run by the city of Phoenix. And it's way bigger than I was expecting. Now, I'll admit something. When I'm unprepared, I'll admit it, and I didn't do my homework properly. I was expecting to get here and park. I knew there was a park, but I thought that consisted of like parking and like a trail map and stuff, and we could hike up here. Got to drive right to it. And so we got all this time to kill, because I allowed a couple hours for a hike, but I ain't complaining. We're gonna go and see the, like over the ridge here, around this way. The road winds around. And then there's a lookout for downtown Phoenix, and you can see the whole valley. And it was, I mean, once we got to the park entrance, it was like Phoenix. Like we drove kind of through downtown Phoenix on the highway to get here. And then it was local roads through some neighborhoods in Phoenix that were pretty urban. And then you just come to like the end there, and you come into the park, and it's just like this rural desert wilderness with some park roads. It's so awesome. And it was like a 5-mile, like really windy drive to get up here. So this is what the roads are like in here, just windy mountain roads, but they're paved and really well maintained. We turned off on another road that not actually really quite sure where this one goes. It just looked cool. But I'm glad the wind died down. It was so windy a few minutes ago. I was having to put a hand on my head to keep from losing my hat. See, I'm vlogging here when I should be driving. I have been known to do that a time or two. So that road led to a parking area. And look at this bench right here. It looks like that bench is going to have a great view of downtown Phoenix. If that wind could fuck right off real quick, that'd be great. And the Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport is over here. And this is the valley. Phoenix metro area, if I remember correctly. I think it's the 6th largest city in the U.S. Over 1 million people in Phoenix. It does have a really, for a city of over 1 million people, it has a really small downtown with not a very impressive skyline. Not real sure why. It's always been that way, and I'm not real sure why. In case you couldn't tell, it is very, 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 very windy here. I think this is the second windiest place I have ever been. The first being Lorain, Ohio a few years ago, right on the Lake Erie in the Cleveland area. But that's neither here nor there. So the reason I'm telling you guys this right now, I was just dying with laughter. There's somebody getting in the car next to us. I gotta tell this story in a minute. So I was debating whether or not I was gonna put this in the vlog, but my cousin was like, "No, you gotta put that in there. That's too funny." So I'm like, okay. So I was just off that trail back there, and I had to take a piss really bad. And there's nobody around. There's some trees and stuff. So like, no big deal. And as soon as I started, that wind just kicked right back up again. And, you know, I did my best to keep my back to the wind, but it was hilarious. Yeah. There's always something funny or interesting that seems to happen no matter what I do. This is the only place we've been up here so far that's crowded. This is the main lookout point for downtown Phoenix. So let's go check this out. It is windy. All right, so it's been a few hours since the last clip. That South Mountain Phoenix, that was everything I hoped it would be and then some. That was a great time going over there and exploring all that and getting that panoramic view of the whole Phoenix Valley metro area. That was just, it was pretty good. Worth the trip. Took a long time to get there from Vegas, longer drive than expected. And it didn't help that I ran out of gas on the way there. Totally my fault, by the way.
Dumbass.
Oh, I thought you didn't want to be in the vlog. Okay, so my cousin's over there. He doesn't want to be in the vlog. But yeah, he should have been pretty mad at me today because it was my fault. And he kind of just didn't give two shits about it. Like when we finally did get to the gas station, he bought me a Mountain Dew, so I think everything's good. Yes, it's been an interesting day. So after South Mountain Park, we kind of rode around and explored a little bit, and we were like, oh, where are we going to stay tonight? And all these trips that I'm sleeping in the car, I travel solo. If I have somebody with me, I usually won't sleep in the car, so that's the case here. And the hotels in Phoenix were kind of expensive because MLB spring training is going on right now. And so we ended up at an Airbnb here in Tempe, Arizona, which is right next to Phoenix. And it is a really nice place. How much was it for the night?
It's like around 100.
Yeah, so it was about $100 for the night, which the hotel would have been similar to that. And we're in an entire condo. The host is not here. We have the whole place to ourselves. And I'll show you guys around real quick. Alright, I'm going to do this kind of fast because this isn't really what my channel's about, like tours of places. So we had some Del Taco. I know that one right there. I got a Circle K fountain drink today because you haven't been to Phoenix and you're not living like you're in Phoenix unless you have a Circle K fountain drink. There's about 1,000,001 Circle Ks in Phoenix. And with it being so warm, that is what you do in Phoenix. Take my word for it. And Del Taco. We had some Del Taco for dinner. Spent $25 between the two of us. I paid because, I mean, it's the least I could do for running out of gas. And that was my fault. And got more food than we could eat. So we have, like, stuff in the fridge for breakfast. You know, living room, big TV. No cable, but it does have YouTube. So I might watch some of my old vlogs tonight. Yeah, I mean, for the price, you can't beat this. A bathroom over there, front door. The car's out back because we parked, there was like a private parking space for this place. Alright, bedroom, another bathroom back there. Another bedroom here. I don't even know. Oh, bathroom back here. That's what this is. I thought that was the light. Yep. So yeah, I think for $100, not bad, considering the hotel prices are really high in this area right now. Oh, where the camera's facing me, I'm not gonna get you. I got a comment from somebody today that said it doesn't look like I give two shits. And I said, yeah, that's kinda, can't really argue with that. That the mullet, the backwards camo hat. And I picked up this new shirt yesterday. United we stand, 5.56 rifle rounds. I actually went into the, this is from an Army Navy surplus store in Vegas. I went in for something else. And I saw this shirt, and I'm like, I'm getting that. Okay, so I'm just rambling on and on at this point. There's one more thing I'm going to show you guys, which is something I've touched upon earlier in these vlogs from this trip. Alright, one more thing to show you guys. This is my cousin's phone that I just grabbed. It's outside. I'm going to be silent when I'm outside, since the neighbors don't need to hear me vlogging. But I'll talk about it when I come in. Yeah, you see that? So if you watched this whole playlist, you'd know that I was planning to be on the road for 2.5 days in Florida, and it turned into 8 days in Florida, Nevada, and Arizona. So I literally had 2 sets of clothes. One that I'm wearing now, like one pair of jeans with me, and My other set of clothes consisted of a swimsuit and a t-shirt, hence Florida, and it was like 90 when I was there, and that's all I needed. But instead of having to buy clothes or find a laundromat, this Airbnb has washer and dryer, and it had detergent already here, and it's included with the nightly rate that I can use it. So being it's Wednesday evening, I'm on the road till Sunday, so I'm not 100% sure that'll get me through the rest of the time, but it's a huge, gigantic help. So I think I'm going to end this vlog here for tonight. And again, like I said, we're in Tempe, Arizona, Airbnb. We got a whole condo to ourselves. Really, really, really good day today. Tomorrow we're driving back to Las Vegas in the morning, and we're going to spend the rest of the day in Vegas tomorrow. We're going to stay somewhere on the Vegas Strip. Don't know where yet. I'm going to pay for that, though. My cousin paid for this tonight, so I'm going to get the hotel in Vegas tomorrow. And then on Friday, we both leave Vegas. My cousin goes back to Denver, and then I am flying to Miami. But I'll talk about that later because we're not even remotely close to that yet. So I'm going to leave it here for tonight, but keep watching this playlist. The drive back to Vegas will be in there, and what we do in Las Vegas the next couple of days will be too. I think I'm going to make one video the rest of this portion of the trip, and then I'll do another one for, Florida this weekend. Anyway, thanks for watching.